Most of us are eating in red, like my jacket here. This way, I lost another 3 kilograms, that is 6.6 pounds, and 3 inches from my tummy. At this point, my family noticed that I was losing weight. I lost 10 inches from my tummy, and now I had a waist. But what I won't promise you is that you will get a model thin body, or the girl body or a boy body that you had when you were 21 years. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how I lost the weight. And please note, disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor or a healthcare professional. And this video and its contents is my own experience, opinion, and research findings. So take it with a pinch of salt. Having been sent home to lose weight, I went on YouTube and started researching weight loss. I also went on Google and searched through the other Google search engines on weight loss. On the basis of my research, I came up with 3 strategies that I would use to lose my weight. The first strategy is do not eat industrial foods. What is an industrial food? If it is in a box, in a paper, in a tin, or can stay on the shelf in the store or supermarket for months, or it's made by a machine, or if your grandmother can't recognize it, then it is an industrial food. Do not eat it. The second strategy was reduce carbohydrates. All excess carbohydrates turn to sugar after digestion. This sugar is then converted to fat and stored. Before storage, all carbohydrate is broken down to sugar. So why do we want to reduce carbohydrates? This is because we need carbohydrates, yes, but the poison is in the dose. How much should you eat or not eat? The third strategy is simple. Stop snacking. In between meals, do not snack, period. So I stopped eating industrial foods, and also it meant no snacking. So if I translate this to where I was, it meant no crisps or chips, no supermarket cakes, no sweets, no ice cream, no juice from packets. I also reduced the amount of cooking oil that I was using from about 4 kilograms to a month to about half a kilogram or 500 grams per month. Similarly, I also reduced the amount of margarine I was using. And if I must snack, then I snack on protein such as an egg or a sausage or just vegetables. So if you're liking this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your colleagues and friends. So the first action I did was to stop eating industrial foods as outlined. The second thing that I did was to reduce my carbohydrate intake. There are many diets that reduce carbohydrates. I used a gradual approach, which I've now refined to give what I call Nancy B's 5-point scale diet for weight loss. So I'm going to take you through Nancy B's 5-point scale diet for weight loss. At the base, we have the orange color. Most of us are eating in red, like my jacket here. And for us to move and make progress, we must move from red to orange. So at the orange level, or level 1, is what I call the common sense diet. It means no eating of junk, no eating of industrial food, and your plate has an equal share of carbohydrates, proteins, and vegetables. So level 2 is what I call the healthy plate. And some of you may have heard of this. This is where half of your plate is vegetables, 1/4 is protein, and 1/4 is carbohydrates. And in this case, in case you have a very big plate, that 1/4 carbohydrates should not exceed the size of your fist. So that is your measure of how much carbohydrate you can eat at a meal. Level 3, which is now what I call the low carbohydrate, high protein diet. For me, it translates to no more than 1 fist of carbohydrates per day. You can choose to eat your share or ration of carbohydrates in one meal, or divide it equally in 2 or 3 meals. Level 4, as you can see, we are going higher up. Level 4 is what I call the very low carbohydrate diet. This has been previously been used for medical interventions. It's also called the Atkins diet or keto diet or ketovore diet. And in this case, you only eat proteins and vegetables for your breakfast, lunch, and supper. You never eat any direct carbohydrates, but it has very low carbohydrates because vegetables have small amounts of carbohydrates in their fiber. Level 5, right at the top, is the no carbohydrate diet, which is also called the carnivore diet. As you go up the scale from the very bottom to the top, you will find that the diet increases in its effectiveness in helping you lose weight. However, it becomes increasingly difficult for you to sustain or maintain the diet as you go up the pyramid. So what did I do? I started with a common sense diet for 1 month. In this case, I removed all industrial foods and junk from my diet. And I balanced my plate so that a third was vegetables, a third was protein, and a third was carbohydrates. By just eating this way, I lost 2 kilograms or 4.5 pounds from my tummy, as I'd already lost my waist. After that, I moved on to the healthy plate, where I ate half of my plate being vegetables, a quarter protein, and a quarter carbohydrate, and being no more than 1 fist. This way, I lost another 3 kilograms, that is 6.6 pounds, and 3 inches from my tummy. At this point, my family noticed that I was losing weight. If you are liking this video, please like, comment, and subscribe that I may be able to reach more people and bring you more content. After 3 months, I moved to level 3, where I changed to the low carbohydrate, high protein diet. And this is where I allowed myself only 1 fist of carbohydrates per day. I followed this diet for a period of 6 months. And during these 6 months, I lost a total of 14 kilograms, that is 30.8 pounds. And there was a dramatic change. I lost 10 inches from my tummy, and now I had a waist. At this point, people noticed. Actually, they began to notice when I'd lost about 10 kilograms. It was also at this time that I had my next hospital visit, and I had perfect blood sugar with a HbA1c of 5.4 down from 8.9. This means I had officially reversed my diabetes without taking any medicines. Today, I maintain my weight loss by alternating between the healthy plate and low carbohydrate, high protein diet. That is level 2 and 3. I continued to lose weight and stabilized at 77 kilograms, that's about 170 pounds, by June of 2022. This means it had taken a period of 1.5 years to lose the weight. It was a long journey. Weight loss is not a sprint, it is a lifestyle, and it is a marathon. I noticed that I was sagging, or my body had become loose. So at 9 months, I started bodybuilding, and I have since regained 3 kilograms, possibly due to muscle gain or laxity or carbohydrate creep. I'm now working to bring it down, and I'll keep you updated. Keep watching this channel. I only did keto, that is level 4, for 2 days after returning from Mount Kilimanjaro. While climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, I had eaten a lot of carbohydrates and I returned home with raging sugar. After 2 days of keto, I returned to high protein and low carbohydrate, and my sugar level actually stabilized after about 1 week. In total, I've lost about 19.5 kilograms or 45 pounds. And I have never done carnivore, that is level 5, but I will if my health depends on it. I'm living proof that the higher up you go on the pyramid towards level 5, the more effective it is for weight loss. Therefore, Nancy B's 5-point scale diet for weight loss actually works. Unless you have a will of steel, it will be difficult to stick to the more rigid diet as you go up the pyramid. My view is that the levels that are higher up, that is level 4 and 5, or keto and carnivore, should be short-term. For long-term sustainability, you need to find your sweet spot in these other levels, 2 and 3 ideally. Comment down below where you are on this scale. So my target at the moment is to maintain my highest pregnancy weight of 77 kilograms. That's about 170 pounds, and a BMI of 28. I don't think I want to try to get to the BMI of 25, as I have no ambition to be stick thin, because when you are older and you become too thin, you look frail and sickly. In a future video, I will show you the actual portion sizes and sample meals for each of these levels. Subscribe to this channel to make sure you don't miss this. I would like to tell you, please enjoy your weight loss journey as you apply my 5-point scale diet for weight loss. Remember to come back and tell us of your progress in the comments section down below. For sure, you will lose weight at whatever point you enter this scale. But what I won't promise you is that you will get a model thin body, or the girl body or a boy body that you had when you were 21 years. See you in the next one.